Have you ever felt like the years are moving a little too quickly through your body? Maybe you've noticed your energy doesn't carry you through the day the way it used to. Or you look in the mirror and think, when did I start looking so tired? Aging is a natural process, something we all experience, but sometimes it doesn't happen as gradually as it should. Some people seem to be moving through the years gracefully, while others feel like time has suddenly hit the fast-forward button. And the truth is, there are real warning signs your body gives you when it's aging too quickly. Signs that often go unnoticed until they've already started to limit your health and independence. The good news is that by recognizing these signs early, you can take steps to slow them down and regain control of how you feel, how you move, and how you live. Think of it like a check engine light on a car. Ignoring it doesn't stop the problem from happening, it only makes it worse. But if you notice it and take action, you can keep things running smoothly for much longer. Let's begin with one of the most overlooked signals: constant fatigue. Now, it's normal to feel tired every once in a while, especially after a long day or a restless night. But if you find yourself dragging through the mornings, needing naps just to get by, or struggling to stay awake in the middle of conversations, it's more than just getting older. This kind of exhaustion can point to your body not using energy efficiently. Maybe your heart isn't pumping as strongly as it should. Maybe your muscles are losing strength. Or perhaps your nutrition isn't giving you what you need anymore. Many seniors don't realize that dehydration alone, something as simple as not drinking enough water, can leave you feeling decades older than you are. Imagine the difference it could make to start your morning with a big glass of water, or to eat more foods that fuel energy rather than drain it. Fatigue doesn't have to be your normal. It's a red flag, and also an opportunity to take back your vitality. Another powerful warning sign is unintentional weight loss. At first, you might think it's a good thing. After all, people are always talking about losing weight. But when you start dropping pounds without trying, it's a signal your body is burning through resources it shouldn't be. Muscle mass is often the first to go, and with it, strength and stability. You might notice your clothes fitting looser, or that simple tasks like carrying groceries or climbing stairs feel harder than they used to. It can even impact your immune system, making it easier for illnesses to take hold. Think of your body like a house. If the walls start thinning, the structure becomes weaker. To protect that structure, your body needs protein, healthy fats, and enough calories to keep your muscles strong. Adding something as simple as an extra serving of beans, eggs, or fish to your meals can make a remarkable difference in keeping you steady, capable, and resilient. But perhaps one of the most noticeable signs of accelerated aging is when you stop moving the way you used to. Mobility is freedom. It's what allows you to get up from a chair without struggling, to go for a walk with a friend, or to reach for something in the cupboard without wincing. If you find yourself slowing down, becoming stiff, or avoiding activities because they feel uncomfortable, it's your body warning you that it's aging too fast. Joints stiffen when they're not used. Muscles weaken when they're not challenged. And the less you move, the faster that decline happens. But here's the hopeful truth. You can fight back against that cycle. Gentle stretches before bed, a daily walk, or even lightweight exercises a couple times a week can keep your body strong and limber. You don't have to run marathons or lift heavy weights. Small, consistent actions add years of mobility to your life. Imagine being able to play on the floor with your grandkids or garden without aching all over afterward. That's the gift mobility gives you, and it's a gift worth protecting. As you can see, the early signs of aging too quickly aren't always dramatic. They sneak in quietly, showing up as fatigue, unexplained weight loss, or the gradual stiffening of your body. They're easy to brush off as just part of getting older, but they don't have to be. The sooner you notice them, the more power you have to change the direction you're heading. Because aging gracefully isn't about denying the years. It's about giving yourself the tools to enjoy them fully with energy, independence, and joy. Now, let's move a little deeper into some of the signals your body sends when it's not just aging, but aging faster than it should. One of the most visible signs is right on the surface: your skin. Skin isn't just about looks. It's one of the biggest indicators of overall health. If you've noticed your skin becoming unusually dry, thin, or bruising more easily than before, that's not just cosmetic. It's a reflection of what's happening inside your body. Collagen, the protein that gives skin its firmness and elasticity, breaks down as we age. But when it happens too quickly, it can point to nutrient deficiencies, dehydration, or even problems with circulation. Think about how skin heals. If you get a small cut or scrape, and it takes much longer than it used to for the wound to close, that's a red flag. Slow healing shows that your body isn't repairing itself as well as it should. And repair is essential for everything, not just skin. This is why foods rich in vitamin C, antioxidants, and proteins are so vital. Even something as simple as adding more berries, citrus fruits, or leafy greens to your plate can make a difference over time. Skin health is body health. And when you pay attention to it, you're really paying attention to the bigger picture of how well you're aging. Another warning sign many people ignore is memory trouble. Forgetting where you put your glasses or misplacing your keys now and then is normal. It happens to everyone at every age. But when forgetfulness starts to creep into your daily life in more disruptive ways, like forgetting the names of people you see often, losing track of conversations, or struggling to recall something you just heard, it may be more than senior moments. Cognitive decline doesn't happen overnight, and the early signs often blend into the background. But here's what's important. The brain, like your muscles, can stay strong and sharp if you challenge it. Reading new books, learning a skill, or even playing games that make you think critically can keep those neural connections alive. And let's not forget how much lifestyle habits affect the brain. Poor sleep, stress, and lack of movement are some of the fastest accelerators of mental decline. You may not realize it, but even a brisk 20-minute walk can improve blood flow to the brain, feeding it the oxygen it needs to stay alert. So if you've noticed memory slipping a little more than usual, it's a reminder not to be afraid, but to take action now. Your brain is like a garden. What you feed it, how you care for it, and how often you tend to it determines how well it grows, even later in life. Another sign that aging is happening too quickly is a sudden decline in balance and coordination. Have you ever noticed yourself becoming a little more unsteady on your feet, or feeling like you need to hold onto the wall or furniture just to feel secure? Losing balance isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury in older adults. But balance doesn't just disappear with age. It weakens because of changes in muscles, inner ear function, or neurological signals. And if that decline feels sharper or faster than you expected, it's a signal your body is losing strength at a rate it shouldn't be. The hopeful side of this is that balance, just like memory or mobility, can be trained. Simple practices like standing on one foot for a few seconds each day, or gentle exercises like Tai Chi and yoga can dramatically improve your sense of stability. Even strengthening your legs with small steps, like sitting and standing from a chair repeatedly, keeps your muscles engaged and your balance sharper. Every little bit adds up, and every effort you make reduces the risk of injury while adding confidence to your everyday life. When you put these signs together, changes in your skin, memory struggles, and a decline in balance, they tell a bigger story about how quickly your body is moving through the aging process. None of these signals are meant to scare you. They're meant to give you awareness. Because when you notice them, you don't just see what's slipping. You also see where you can step in and make changes. And that's where the real power lies. There's another sign that many people brush off, thinking it's just part of getting older. But in reality, it can be a strong warning that your body is aging faster than it should. And that's unexplained fatigue. Feeling tired once in a while after a busy day is normal, but constant exhaustion, even after a full night's rest, isn't. It's a sign that your cells aren't producing energy the way they once did. This could be due to sleep quality, yes, but it's also connected to nutrition, circulation, and even hormone changes. Imagine your body as a battery. With age, that battery naturally holds a little less charge. But if you're running out of energy far too quickly, it's a red flag. The good news? There are ways to recharge that battery. Through hydration, better sleep habits, staying active, and giving your body nutrient-rich fuel instead of processed, empty calories. Another sign that aging is racing ahead of schedule is when you start noticing unexpected changes in your weight or muscle tone. Maybe you're losing weight without trying, or maybe the opposite. You're gaining around your belly even though your diet hasn't changed much. These shifts often happen when your metabolism slows more drastically than expected. Muscle loss, in particular, is one of the strongest predictors of accelerated aging, because muscle is tied to balance, strength, energy, and even how your body regulates blood sugar. If you catch yourself feeling weaker when carrying groceries, or noticing that tasks like climbing stairs feel harder than they should, that's your body's way of waving a red flag. But here's the empowering truth. Muscle loss is one of the most preventable aspects of aging. Even light strength training with resistance bands, bodyweight exercises, or lifting light weights can rebuild what's been lost and slow that clock right down. Finally, one of the most subtle but serious warnings is how your mood and resilience shift. If you've noticed that you're quicker to feel down, anxious, or less motivated, that's not just in your head. Mental health is deeply tied to physical aging. Chronic stress, loneliness, and lack of purpose speed up the biological process of decline more than many people realize. Studies show that those who stay socially connected, keep learning, and find joy in small daily rituals often age slower. Not just emotionally, but biologically. Think of it this way. Your body responds to your mind. If your outlook becomes more negative, your body follows. On the other hand, when you cultivate gratitude, surround yourself with supportive people, and keep looking forward to something, you create a protective shield against premature aging. When you take a step back and look at these signs, from skin and memory changes to balance, fatigue, unexpected weight shifts, and even mood, what they all have in common is that they're signals. They're like small warning lights on the dashboard of your health, telling you to slow down, pay attention, and take care of the engine inside you. And while they can feel daunting, they're also empowering. Because catching these signals early means you can act early. You can slow the process, sometimes even reverse it, and most importantly, you can improve the quality of the years ahead of you. Remember, aging is not something to fear. It's something to navigate with awareness, with care, and with hope. Every step you take, no matter how small, makes a difference. Choosing to add one more vegetable to your dinner plate. Choosing to walk for 10 extra minutes. Choosing to call a friend instead of sitting in silence. Choosing to go to bed an hour earlier. These choices add up, and they are what turn aging too fast into aging well. So as you think about the signs we've gone through, I want you to ask yourself, which one resonates with you the most right now? Maybe your skin is trying to tell you something. Maybe it's your memory. Maybe it's your energy or your balance. Whichever it is, start there. Take one small step today. Because when you honor what your body is whispering, you give yourself the gift of more years and better years to enjoy. If this message resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Which of these signs have you noticed in yourself or in someone you care about? Sharing your story might be the encouragement another viewer needs. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe so we can continue walking this journey of health and resilience together.